guys, welcome back to another episode of Another in the Fire. Thank you guys for joining us here on the couch with Claudia.
I'm Casey.
And I'm Vanjie.
And thank you for joining us in the fire on the couch with a fiery topic today.
I can't believe you clicked on it.
This is going to be more like darts. Fiery darts.
So,
I think I'm going to need your hat to let me talk and then I cover myself.
I'm not going to say I wore this hat on purpose, but maybe.
Oh my
You
God.
haven't seen my facial expressions.
today's topic is, you guys clicked on it, so you guys know what we're talking about today. But before we get started with this topic, ladies, how was y'all's week?
Mine is good.
A whole celebration.
I know, it's my anniversary week. Today you're watching this and today is my actual anniversary. It's your anniversary. So I'm having a great week. We are celebrating. We celebrated last weekend. We're going to celebrate next weekend also. So yeah, we went to San Antonio. We went to a soccer game with the girls, which was fun. I told y'all we have Puerto Rican blood in my home. So we went to a Puerto Rican soccer game and it was very, very loud. The lights, the chanting, the flags, everything. So it was a lot of fun. Very overstimulating. And it was definitely memories with the girls. It started pouring down rain. We were running. We had fun. And then we went on our own. Me and my husband had a whole weekend away out of town. So it was good. We had a good weekend. So I'm excited. We're going to be home today celebrating in our home.
Amen.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was sick all weekend. I have ear infections and it hurts my throat. Yeah.
You probably need a thing.
I was bored actually this weekend, and I had a little moment of, is this what empty nesters feel like at home with their kids are all doing their own thing because the kids all had something planned, and typically when I'm busy I don't really mind, I don't pay attention to it, but this weekend I was bored. I was like, this is boring.
Nobody's here to entertain me.
I hate being sick. Sucks. If I'm at home just because I want to be home, not because I have to be home, that's different. Because I had to be home, I was like, even Benny got on my nerves, and he wasn't even doing nothing.
He's like, I'm here for you.
I was bored, and he had to stay home with me. He didn't have to, but I was like,
you were sick. He wanted to be with you.
leave my presence. Not
Leave my medicine and go.
Don't see me this way. Poor
Just
thing.
DoorDash food.
Yeah, poor thing. Yeah, I was so bored.
Oh.
And I really had so much to do, and then I was like, honey, I really can't.
And our group chat wasn't even group chatting because they were trying to, Vanjie was sick, so we weren't talking, and then they knew it was our anniversary, so they weren't bothering us, and yeah, we were, you really were bored.
When I, typically, even if I'm sick, I could still text guys, but my head hurt from the ear
But
pain,
we wanted you to rest.
and I did not. I was like, what is everybody else doing, and why am I bored? But the ear pain gave me a headache, and then my throat feels like it, the more I talk, the more it feels like it burns.
I'm telling
But
you.
I'm on antibiotics.
Yeah. You've been on them for a few days, so we're good. We're all good here. Don't worry.
Yes.
It still sucks, though. I'm like, who gave me this? I think it's my allergies.
And last recording, you were feeling my throat is starting to feel funny.
A tingle.
And it was that Tuesday that I got sick. Yeah.
Because you didn't go to prayer then.
Yeah. It really, I don't think I've ever had an ear infection. As a matter of fact, I was like, I'm a grown adult. I don't get ear infections. Who does that, right? Because only kids, you only hear kids get ear infections.
No, yeah.
It's a real thing.
Yeah. And it just trickles down.
It does. And sometimes I can feel drainage, and I think it's coming out of my ear, which is so gross, guys. But it's not.
Do you remember them kids with the big old cotton balls in their ears? That's going to be you.
And then Benny was like, just do the whole tube thing like I did. And I was like, heck no, my hair will start on fire.
To burning, let the air out.
I do not trust you, sir. Claudia is not here to do that.
I actually have the eardrops that I remember.
yeah.
Actually, I could have told you, but they're Edelins. But I know one time when I was feeling like pain, and I'm like, "Where's this?" I'm like, just in case.
Drop these in there.
I was just like 1, 2, 3, 4.
I had told him about eardrops because they sell some homeopathic allergy stuff, and so I always get that same brand, and they have eardrops, but. My head hurt too much. I didn't want to think about nothing. I was just leave me be.
Don't
Let
touch
me
my
die.
ear. Don't touch my ear.
Yeah, it hurt to think. That's how bad it was. Like just thinking.
You were down bad.
It was.
Yeah.
I was.
And
I
you
didn't
still
want the
wanted to
TV
be
on.
entertained?
I did. I was so bored. I couldn't even watch my zombie show. That's how bad it was.
Oh.
That was the
TV.
time for you to actually finish the.
I don't want to watch
13
TV. I don't wanna
season,
do
whatever
it.
it's on.
I was
Her 12-teen
miserable.
season.
I was so miserable. I was trying to get out to go to church. I was trying to pass things off to people, and it still didn't work out. And I was like, darn. I guess
Everything you kept passing on, something else would come on your plate.
Yeah. So I had agreed to do that for you, and then I was like, oh, but she can do it. And then something else came up. Oh, but she can do it. And then something else came up. I was like, okay, just tell me to go to church, guys.
Yeah.
Fine.
You've been on antibiotics. You're good. You're
fine.
clean.
You're fine. Push through. Stop being a whiny baby.
That's funny.
Oh. How was yours?
My week, it was good. I officially have a
Another
teenager. Yeah, another teenager. So she's just been, she pushed her birthday to the fullest. She had so much fun. She had a shopping spree. And she just said, oh, it's my birthday. Oh, you should do this because it's my birthday. Oh, we should do this because it's my birthday. Like, she was milking it. She was trying at least. So yeah, it was good. This is my extra child. She is very much extra when it comes to anything, especially her birthday. But it's been good enjoying this summer. I know we've been at the pool a lot. Like the pool, we have a pool. So it's just, she has been in the 13-year-old has been enjoying it the most. Like even today, she's just like, I'm going to go tan and then I'm going to get in the pool. And I'm all like, all right, girl, just make sure your chores are done. But she's been enjoying it until today after lunch. I got an email that she has to go to summer school. So she was just like, oh, no.
Oh, no.
You better get it
Did that
together.
just ruin hers?
Like, she was just like, no, because she has an option to go to summer school and she doesn't have to drop her elective to get the extra help if she does it in the summer. Or she cannot go to summer school and then she's going to have to drop the elective. She's all like, I'm just going to drop my elective. I'm not going to go to summer school.
I mean, electives don't really count, guys. It's like art and band.
Yeah.
Let it go.
But I'm all like, no, what are you doing? Literally, like,
You know she's not going to let her. If you got to go to summer school, you did
She's
this.
not going to college for band or art. That's what electives are, guys.
But like,
Oh, wait. Y'all live in the country. It's
Yeah.
probably like homemaking or something.
Quilting.
Like milking cows. Let it go.
FFA.
Yeah. Let it go, girl.
The
Let
cattle
it
stuff.
You don't need her to buy no pig.
No, like, so I'm just like, what is she doing here? Like, she's not doing
Yeah.
anything but tanning. And like,
She's
on
living
her
her best
phone.
13 life.
And
Yeah.
so I have made the choice for her. She doesn't.
You're sending her to summer school?
She
It's
is.
just
Poor
like
Jenny.
it's 2 weeks.
Oh.
And it's only for 2 weeks. And it's from 8 a.m. to noon. So she'll be
okay.
good.
You'll be fine.
You'll be
You'll
She
fine.
can get
fine.
home and then jump in the
That's
pool
not summer
and
school.
continue tanning. Yeah.
Summer school is like all summer.
Yeah, no, it's just for 2 weeks.
Oh, she'll be fine.
You'll
so
make
that's
it,
why I'm
girl.
all like, you're doing it, girl.
We
So-
tried to have your back, but you got
tried.
this.
It wasn't going to work anyway. She had already made the decision.
But, it's funny seeing her do, like, just be a teenager or be a girl. Like, I think she's the most extra girl out of my kids. Like, she's just like, I see her walking around with her bathing suit, and I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm going to go tan. I need some color. I'm like, where do you get this from? Hold on, something funny before. I'm sorry, I'm over here going. She's like,
She said, hold on, we can't.
I know.
We can't hold them on. They're going to hear everything.
Yeah. For those of y'all who can't see her, she put up her finger, like, wait.
Like, pause the camera. Hold on. No, ma'am. You're going to just say it on
It's
air.
rolling, girl.
she came to me and she's like, Mom, I'm selling my jeans online. And I'm all like, what are you doing?
Oh, Layla.
I'm all like, what are you doing and how are you selling it? Because she doesn't have like Facebook or like she has Instagram, but never heard. And she's like, no, it's an app that I saw on TikTok that you can sell your clothes. So I'm selling these jeans. Like, I mean, they're Hollister, they're expensive. I'm selling them for like 50%. Now I'm like, that's not how it works. If they cost you $60, you're not gonna get $30 for them. No. Then you have to think about garage sales, and they put suggestions of pricings after the detail, and she's like, $8.
And you gotta ship them. So
that's what I'm all like, and that's not including shipping. And she's just like, oh, but somebody already bought some jeans. And they're like, I'm all like, how? Like, when did you start this shop?
Oh my gosh.
And she's like, when I heard on TikTok saying I can make money.
And what are you
from
selling?
My
are you selling my clothes or
clothes? Oh my gosh.
So she didn't think it through.
If you start missing stuff around your house, ma'am,
She's
she sold it.
Boxes at the curb for them to pick it up.
So if she's not old enough to work, so she's trying to figure out how to get money.
Oh my gosh.
I'm all like,
hilarious.
all right. I mean,
tell her to go cut grass like Nicholas.
For real,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell her.
You have a riding lawnmower. Nicholas has discovered that Casey's is gonna be his what is it called?
The neighborhood.
Your garage. Because remember you said.
His storage, like
his tool shed,
his
basically.
tool, yeah.
She offered him all the supplies in there.
I was like, Nick, we already have the lawnmower, the push, the ride. We have weed eaters and edgers because our lawn.
Yeah.
So
all he has to do is show up.
just show up and go around our neighborhood.
And that's a good neighborhood.
Yeah.
So when you're done, put it back in your storage unit in my garage.
Literally.
Hey, but I like the
It's
effort.
hilarious.
A for effort because these kids are trying
Yeah.
to stay
all I have to
busy
do is
and
go
make
drop 'em
money.
off.
Yeah.
I get to have some tea with her while she's working.
Yeah. Let's just hang out. We could go to our pool.
Yeah.
Bring Jenny.
We could go to Claudia's clubhouse. Her gym.
Yeah.
For real.
Does anybody else want to go?
Her gym is my gym, and her pool is our pool. Like,
Hey, speaking of, do y'all want to come? Half of y'all have been to my pool because our daughter just had a summer bash thing, and she invited the children's ministry, and a lot of people showed up. I was so glad because I loved it.
I know, it was full.
But yeah,
Well, I think it looks full because they had 3-4 kids each. Okay?
yeah, but they had a good time. I'm all looking at all the photos and
When you start adding kids to the mix, it looks very full.
yeah. So yeah, welcome to our pool.
Yeah, they look like they had fun. And again, I missed it. I missed all the fun activities this
Yeah,
weekend.
you did.
There was a lot going on, and I
there
missed
was.
everything. I was having so much FOMO, guys.
Yeah.
But anyway, since I missed it, I don't want to talk about it.
I want to jump into this topic. I'm excited.
Let's go.
Okay, you want to start off?
No.
Okay. Yeah, because you came across it anyway.
Ah, Lordy.
Your idea,
Okay.
your explanation.
So we're talking about pride. So we were talking about pride, and it's the sin that often. It says the sin that we don't see, but let's be real. We see it. We know it. We feel it. We know we're having it, and we're avoiding acknowledging it.
People avoid acknowledging it because people are in denial about it.
Yeah, and by people I mean me.
I mean, if you tell me I prideful, I'm gonna be like, no, I don't think that's what it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna exclude. How do you say? I'm giving you the example of being prideful. No,
Yeah,
I'm
I
not.
don't think that's what it is.
Pick another word. Try something else. Pride isn't always loud, arrogant, and obvious. Sometimes it shows up in our relationships, our attitudes, our inability to apologize. That's me. Our need to be right. Again.
Maybe me.
And even
Just a tad bit.
even how we view ourselves. This episode, let's explore how pride can quietly affect our walk with God and our relationship with others around us. So if any of those are you and you raised your hand just like we did, like my friend always says, let's get into it.
Let's get into it. So when the word pride comes, what comes to mind? When you hear pride, what is something that comes to mind?
Somebody who denies any accountability or responsibility in anything.
Yeah.
Like everything is everyone else's fault, not them.
Yeah. When I think of pride, I think
I'm
of
just
arrogance. Like ignorance and arrogance in one. And I don't even say about other people because I'm being really honest, y'all, in myself. Like the arrogance, like the audacity that I have. When I think of pride, I think of, ignorance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think also like whenever I covered my face with these cards because like the looking down on others, more of like, no, you're wrong. Like that, I feel like that, and I'm right. Like just that's how I feel like it kind of can be me.
Yeah.
Again, we know she's not gonna admit it.
Like somebody who knows everything, they can't really be teachable anymore because they can't know it all. They pretend to be teachable, but they're really not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some people are really, really good at having pride and making you seem like you're crazy because you think they're prideful.
Gaslighting you.
Yeah, and they're like, how dare you think that about me? And I'm like, okay, am I the one with pride? Because I'm looking at you a certain way.
They are really good at turning it around, and that before you know it, you're like the one who's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how I see it.
Wait a minute, how did I get in trouble? How is this my fault?
Yes.
Yes.
So
Go ahead.
yeah, no, I was like, I think other than the obvious, like, what are other ways, like, how we...
More obvious is like the apologizing.
Yeah.
Not apologizing
Not
to
apologizing.
people. Or not thinking you
one.
should apologize to people.
Or don't think that you're wrong. You know, like, and...
I've apologized for stuff I wasn't even wrong about. That's when you know it's God.
I'm just learning the word sorry.
She doesn't even like to say sorry.
God tells you to ask people for forgiveness.
I'm like, let me get comfortable.
That you didn't even do anything to them. And he's just like, you go ask them for forgiveness just for feeling the way you felt. That's how you know.
You got pride.
That's God. And he's dealing with your pride.
Okay, but for me, when you talk about asking for forgiveness and admitting wrongs, like, I'm telling on myself, y'all.
Tell all the business.
So for me, it's more of like, after we've gotten to a certain point, you're not going to get me to say sorry. Like, I'm riding to the death. Like, like till the wheels fall off. Because at this point, it's personal.
She's like, I will see you in hell.
Yeah, because I'm not, literally the definition of pride. I know. But I'm being honest that's how I feel. Like I know I should say sorry, but at this point, you know I should say sorry, and you know that I'm not. So let's
move on.
Let's move forward.
You know something, right? As you're saying that, I was reading one of the questions about... And I'm all like, I'm not going to say that. You know what? The one that says, can pride disguise itself as confidence?
Yes.
Disguise itself as confidence.
Yes. Some people can get, like, there's a fine line between you tell people to be really confident in themselves and then they become prideful and you're like, girl, I didn't mean to go that far.
Yeah.
You know, like, bring it back a little bit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it can. I think we just get confused with how much confidence we should have when we don't stay humble.
In my prior job, I think that's something that happened to me, like that I can recognize.
Became pride.
That, yes, my confidence. I stopped talking to people as humans, kind of thing. But I felt it was like a prideful thing,
like a power thing.
Like like a power.
I'm the boss. I'm in charge.
Yeah.
But I wasn't always like that. I guess, that just...
I also think because you were in a position... Is this your recent...
Mm-hmm, yeah.
You're in a position where you worked in a male-dominating
industry,
place.
yeah.
Yeah, so you kind of have to almost get like that.
And I didn't even think about it as something as, like, pride, I was so consumed in that until right now this question came up. And when you were talking, I'm all like, ooh.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I think that is good because, like what y'all are saying, like it can disguise itself as confidence. So then we use that to justify our actions. Like, no, I'm not
Yes.
prideful. I'm confident. I know what I know. I know what I got to get here. Like, I know what it took to get here. That isn't confidence, and a lot of, I'm gonna say women, but it could be men too. I'm just speaking on behalf of women because that's all I know. But there are women right now that are in that very state that you were talking about. Like, I'm in a position at work and I'm trying to distinguish the confidence versus the pride.
Right. You don't want to get walked all over, and you don't want to lose your job.
Yeah.
Because the moment you show vulnerability in a male-dominating situation, they'll get rid of you.
Yeah. Or what about the time, like people that become successful, you know, and they get so prideful, they get so over their head that they forgot where the humility.
I think it's like don't show weakness type of thing.
Yeah, but not even in workplaces, in our family life.
I was thinking about women, and I just associated it with women because I talk more to women who have been hurt in many relationships, and then they become very picky with like their next boyfriend or friend or whatever. They become like overconfident.
Yes.
Like, I know what I want, and I'm not gonna settle, right?
Yeah.
Like that. But then they're missing out on a really good guy, and like nitpicking at all their flaws.
Very much.
So that's what I think about when you said that. Confidence disguises itself. I mean, pride disguises itself as confidence.
Yeah.
That's a good one, though. That's a lot of people. I mean, I don't recognize it in ourselves. Like, you know, people that become successful or that are not in the life that they used to live, that instead of being humbled about it, like they can get very prideful. But
Well, you said you don't really recognize it in yourself. So why do you think that pride is easier to recognize in other people than ourselves? Because we're quick to be like, they're prideful. They're prideful. I mean, I'll tell on myself. We're up here telling on ourselves because I know you're saying it too. I'm saying it too. You're not telling me or my husband nothing we don't know.
I mean,
like, it's easier to point it out in other people than ourselves. But really, we all have it.
Yeah, I think everybody has it. Like, some kind of pride. To some degree, exactly. Like,
yeah.
Because you know, the moment that we start talking about prideful people, somebody came to your mind.
Or you said, that's not me.
Put it in the comments below.
Put that in the comments.
You immediately said, oh, that's not me.
That's not me. They're talking about that one person.
You almost skipped out of this episode.
You're like, oh, this is for my friend.
Yeah. So that one was for you. It's easier to point it out in other people than ourselves.
Wow.
So it's important to share, what does pride show up as? What does it look like? Because in my head, it's like a one-way street, but it really can show up in a lot of different attributes. So
something that I tell my husband.
Tell us, what does it look like? Because I'm going to be in disagreement with at least two of these.
I'm going to be guilty of at least all of these.
Just saying. No, I'm kidding. Just kidding. All of these are very, all true and valid.
Yeah.
Been there.
Yeah, so one of them, always needing to be right.
Uh-huh. Yep.
That's kind of me. If you ask my husband.
No, that is. You know what, sir? I'm gonna have you back on this one.
Definitely.
Because she couldn't even kind of be right.
And for me, that definitely, I had to be right, but I always had to have the last word.
Yeah.
Especially if you're gonna try to walk away from me, I'm gonna follow you.
Yes.
Even back then when I used to fight, I would be kicking it when they were pulling me over.
Get the last lick, the last word, everything had to be like, you did it last.
I finished it.
I finished it. Yeah.
But maybe that's why we're all friends, because my husband tells me the same thing. If I struggle with anything in pride, I always have to be right. And we've talked about this before. We've talked about this in marriage group. He will always tell me, I won't admit I'm wrong. I could say that. I will not admit I'm wrong. I will justify why I am right.
Or why she's wrong.
Yeah. So that goes hand in hand with it. And I'll tell him, like, no, I don't always need to be right, but I'm telling you why you're not right. And he's like, okay, again, so you got to be right. And I'm like, no, neither one of us are right.
Yeah. When I started at least taking accountability for, like, you're right, I don't have to be right. But let me tell you why I'm not wrong.
Yes.
What the hell? That's
So
the same thing.
That's
girl.
pride. We know.
Yeah, my mind just twisted it to sound better.
And we're laughing, but it's really not funny.
It's not. It's a real thing, and we really did.
Yeah.
I think we're laughing because, I mean, we dealt with it, or
because we can say
it, like,
yes.
We can be honest.
Yeah.
I think the transparent part, like, you know, just because we go to church, or just because, you know, like, we're still going through this. You know, we still can
still people in a real marriage, in a real life.
Yes. Right now, my husband and I tell him more times than not, dude, you're prideful. Like, when we started doing marriage group, like, I didn't notice it. And now I feel like I notice it more just because we do marriage group. And, like, I'm like, we're counseling these people. And now I'm seeing it in you. What's going on? Why are we reverting to this? But the other day, I don't know what happened. And it had something to do with the kids. And I'm like, why can't you just admit you're wrong? Especially when it comes to the kids, I notice he will not do it. But so we're sitting there laughing because it's not a big deal in our house. It's funny. At this point, it's funny. But back then, it was not funny with me. Yeah. When I was prideful, it was not funny. Everybody was mad at me. Yeah. But now that it's him and we notice all these little things about him, everyone thinks it's funny. And I'm like, aren't y'all gonna be mad at him?
Like, y'all were with me?
Y'all were hard on me. But it's funny. So every time we point it out to him, like, you know you're wrong, right? And he'll be like, no, but this, and this. He starts explaining it. I'm like,
that's what I do.
So, honey, you know, FYI, honey, I'm throwing your business out there.
It can also be his upbringing, you know, like, because when it comes to the kids, because I was very much like, you're wrong, I'm right, I'm the parent, you're the kid, so leave it. But that was my pride, because that's what my parents did to me, you know. I had no voice, you know. So a lot of it came from them.
I don't know, I just feel like he's getting grouchier.
We say that about my dad, though. I'm like, every time I go weeks without seeing you and I see you, you're grouchy.
You're getting grouchier, sir. I see it more when Benny doesn't play golf, guys. He gets grouchy. So I'm like, when is tea time, man? When is tea time?
I'm at the gym.
That's his release.
So refusing, I'm going to go down the list and we can kind of go through it. Refusing correction. So always needing to be right, which we extended went deep into detail. Refusing correction, having a hard time apologizing, being defensive, thinking we don't need help, comparing ourselves to others, holding on to grudges. Check.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't really see. Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Don't even start off with that sentence like, I don't see.
No. Because God's like, I wouldn't call myself a prideful person.
She can't even put it into words.
Yeah, because I'm like, justifying
She's
life.
Trying to figure out the sentence to say.
I don't see myself as a prideful person. But reading these, I'm like, man, okay, I refuse correction. I really do. I know I come across very kind, but you don't take correction very well. I have a hard time apologizing, as you can see. I'm defensive.
All of the
She's getting defensive with the Lord. She can't even put it to words.
I know. I'm like, the audacity of you even giving me conviction right now.
She's like, God, you're wrong.
How dare you?
Not prideful. For me, thinking I don't need help. I'm very prideful when it comes to asking for help or even admitting to myself I need help. People already know I don't even go to the doctor because I don't need help.
Yeah, we have to give you medicine.
Gave me antibiotics. I will struggle till the ears fall off. Because I'm that prideful.
And we have to give you space because we know you're not going to let us take care of you. So I'm like, I'm going to put it outside. Just pick it up.
Yeah. And my husband had to come pick it up, by the way. These are facts.
Yeah.
I
way.
I don't know why at all. Like, really. I can't pinpoint. Maybe it's a little bit of that control issue still lingering.
Yeah.
At least I can control myself. If I can't control y'all, I need to control me. I need to tell myself what to do. I don't know. I have a very hard time asking for help.
Yeah.
I could be on the side of the road, no wheels, like they just all fell off, and I'll be like, I'm fine, I'm good, I'll walk.
No! Oh my God! True story, y'all. Story time. We were going to group, and she was following me. We stopped at a stoplight, and I keep going because I'm like, okay, in my head, okay, I gotta go to the group, we gotta start in prayer, I'm gonna ask this person, da-da-da-da-da. I'm going through the things. Never once did I realize Vanjie was still not behind me anymore. Never once did she call me. I was literally right in front of her. She did not reach out to me until she shows up late to group, and she's like, oh, my car shut off. It wouldn't start. Yeah. Why didn't you tell? I was right in front of you. I could have just pulled to the side.
I literally could have honked at her.
She figured it out on her own.
Yeah, it just stopped.
Refusing to ask for help.
Yeah.
Pride.
Yeah. So my gas wouldn't go. The whole truck was on, but the gas, like I was pressing it and it would not take off. And I was like, what the hell's wrong with my car? So I had to turn it off, turn it back on, turn it off, turn it back on. Like whole reboot, I guess. I don't know. But I would have sat there all night.
I would have never known.
Just turning
it
off.
She wasn't even behind me anymore.
I'd have called 911 before my own friend in front of me. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, you don't ask for help.
It's very, I don't know if that's the whole, like, so I'm the youngest, but I've had to be the more mature.
Yeah.
So maybe that's where that, because I never have ever in my life, guys, asked my family for help. Ever. Like, I could be dying. As a matter of fact, after I had Brittany, I had like this allergic reaction, guys. Y'all are going to think this is so funny, but this is not funny at the time. I had an allergic reaction to Monistat. Y'all know where Monistat goes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If you don't, you're too young for this.
So, visualize this, please. So y'all know the pain that I was in. I couldn't lay down. I couldn't sit down. I couldn't walk. I could not do anything. And my sisters were there because Brittany, I think she was like 1 or 2, and I had to call them, and I was like, I don't need your help. However, I can't get out of bed.
But I don't need you.
So just tell me what to do. Like, what do you do? Because I had an allergic reaction, and so both of my sisters showed up, and I was like, help me get to the car. Like, I could drive myself, put Brittany in the car seat. I'll drive myself. But I couldn't even close my legs. Like, I couldn't even, like, walk because my legs wouldn't close. It was that swollen.
Oh, my God.
TMI, however, visualize this, guys. They had to carry me because I would live upstairs in an apartment, and they had to carry me. And I was so embarrassed. I was like, I don't need your help. I'll walk. And I couldn't walk.
She's like, I'll crawl.
Like, arguing with them the whole time to the hospital. It was
Girl.
And that was the last time. And Brady is 27, by the way. That was the last time I asked for people to help me.
So now, back then you were really prideful. Like,
extremely. Like, I was dying. Like, it was so painful. And Brittany was too. Like, she couldn't feed herself. And so I was like, go to the refrigerator. And then I felt bad because it was getting later and later.
She said, open the freezer, just let me lay here.
Just go get you a little, I don't remember what it was. I told her, like, go feed yourself or something.
Uncrustables.
I mean, 25 years ago, I don't think we had Uncrustables. We had, like, open the jar stuff. I don't remember what I told her.
They had the peanut butter and jelly in one.
Snacks all day, and I'm like, dang, I'm going to have to call my sisters. Like, yeah, it was really bad.
And there was no Uber Eats.
Nothing back then. I don't even know how I called them. Did I even have a cell phone? Yeah, I think I had a cell phone. Now I'm telling my age. But anyway, that's how prideful I was. Like,
so, talking about that.
I'll die.
Why do you think it's difficult to admit when we are wrong? Because it's difficult to ask for help in a sense of pride.
I don't like to give people leverage to owe them anything. So I know that's why I'm prideful. That's why I still have a hard time asking for help. I don't want to give anyone the opportunity to say, I did this for you, or you owe me, or I don't like that. I don't like to owe people.
Yeah.
I don't like to feel in debt or obligated to anyone. So I'd rather you just not help me at all.
Okay.
For me, I feel like it's like a defense mechanism. Like I feel, I think the same thing. Protecting
It's
myself.
defense
Yeah.
mechanism,
Protecting myself to being in that vulnerable stage or anything like that. However, it's not right. But I think that's why for me, I just don't want to be that vulnerable position that people can hurt me or have one up me or I don't know.
Yeah.
That comes to mind.
When I hear people throwing stuff in other people's faces, like in their friendships or in marriage, after everything I've done for you, to me, I cringe when they say that. It's not even me they're telling. I cringe because I'm like, ugh, like I hate to give that power to people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. When I think of why is it difficult to admit when we're wrong, because that is me. I always got to be right. To the point where I don't even know why. Because I'm not wrong. No.
She's like, we've discussed this.
In complete transparency, I think it goes back to if I'm admitting that I'm wrong, I am putting myself back in a vulnerable space. And especially like with my husband, because he does always tell me like, you're never wrong. You're never wrong. And it does go back to, well, if I admit that I'm wrong to you, then I'm beneath you. I'm lower than you. And I'm putting myself, to me, in a position where you overpower me. You're smarter than me. You're better than me. And I know we are one, but it's past trauma of I refuse to allow you to have one up on me.
To dominate me.
Yeah. And if I admit to being wrong to you, to me, that's saying I'm beneath you and you can overpower me. That's how it functions in my brain. So I'm so combative. I can't be wrong when it comes to him. I refuse to be wrong because that's my protection of myself. If that makes sense. It's not right.
Yeah.
But that's how my brain processes it.
Yes. Disclaimer, it doesn't even have to make sense to y'all.
Yeah.
Because this is how we process
Trauma.
Our feelings and things that we've gone through in order to survive the next relationship or the next day, next circumstance. So it doesn't have to make sense to anyone but us.
Yeah, and one of the things I absolutely love about my husband, and I will say, is he's so good with me. I mean, whether he goes and vents to his people is a whole nother story. But with me, he's very like, all right, you're right. All right. Like he lets it go because he knows it's not a comparison thing. It's not anything to him directly. It's just my way of feeling safe.
Yes.
So I think he does a very good job of not arguing with me, not holding it against me. Not necessarily, like, I don't want to say like he's passive with me, but he does understand this is beyond us arguing. It's more of, it's triggering to her.
Yeah.
I mean, you talked about relationship, like in your marriage, like not only that, but any type of relationships, you know, like friendships, even friendships, like, like a friendship that they're going through it or whatever, and you're like, well, I didn't do anything, so I'm not wrong, you know, like, I'm just not going to reach out, you're just going to let it be, you know, like, why let it be and not just be like, hey, are we cool? Hey, are we like pride, you know, like you can ruin a good friendship because of your pride. You know, you can ruin a relationship because of our pride, not yet self-sabotaging ourselves because of our pride. Like we're thinking like something's wrong and it's not really wrong, but we don't want to talk about it because we don't want to put our pride down, you know, like, and it's
easier to just move on with your whole life than address the problem.
But then that tells the other person like you
didn't mean anything.
Or you're pretending like nothing happened, and then you're waiting until they get over it, I guess. But what does that say about your relationship?
So when we talk,
there's no trust, not enough trust to go to each other. Even if you are prideful, I would think that you would have enough trust to go to each other. Right?
Yeah.
Especially in marriage. Like, if you're married and that's happening, then definitely you have to, like, take a long, hard look at why you're doing that. Because that could break up a whole marriage.
And friendship, it's just, like, is this friendship worth it? You know, like, are you willing, because of your pride, you're going to lose a friend? You know, and a family members, like even in relationship with families, you know, like not talking for years and years because of pride, and then when they finally talk, they're like, man, you missed out on all of this because of pride.
Yeah, that was me. I didn't talk to my sisters for, I think, one like was 6 years, one was 7, 8, or something like that. It was years. And we came back together after my oldest nephew passed away, and so we kind of, that opened the door. They were already going to church at the same church I was going to, but we didn't talk. And yeah. And then after that, my other nephew passed away, and that was when I was like, oh crap, like I am prideful, because I refuse to be wrong with them. But it also was like, this is how I'm going to protect myself. You keep doing it over and over and over. This is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to speak to you at all. But when we did come back together, we never even talked about the situations, because we're both prideful, so it was not going to go anywhere anyway. But that's when I realized I had a lot of pride, because I lost out on that, and it took death to come back together. Because if that had not happened, I still would not have talked to them. I would have let it go.
Yeah.
And I was a Christian already at this point, and I still was like, no, we just don't talk. Yeah.
Imagine, okay, that's our relationship with family, friends, and what about our relationship with God? You know, like...
And I'm going to be honest, I didn't even think about it as pride back then. So I didn't even think it hindered my relationship.
Because you think you're protecting yourself.
I did. This is how I survived.
Yeah.
So I didn't even think about it hindering my relationship with God at all. I just went about my business thinking I was like I'm in survival mode. And also as Christians, you don't even think you're in survival mode still. You think you're really doing everything right. I'm praying, I'm worshiping, I'm reading my Bible, I'm plugged in, I'm doing all the stuff, but you're not admitting that you should make up with your family, whether you were wrong or not. So that was me. It didn't matter who was right or wrong. I just wasn't doing it because I was going to protect myself.
Yeah. I can relate to the same thing. But I didn't see it as pride. I saw it as I'm protecting myself by not involving myself. Like, if you're fighting, if y'all are not talking, and still, I still have tendencies to do that, like with my mom. If her and her sisters are bickering, I'm like, y'all are sisters. Y'all need to figure it out. That don't have nothing to do with me. But really, it's my own pride. Like, I refuse to get involved in a lot of situations. And I think I'm protecting myself, but it's pride. Like,
I used to even, and I still think this now, like I do things to protect my kids, but to the point where I let my pride take over. Because now I'm to the point where it's not even protecting my kids anymore. It's just pride. Where you can't even acknowledge the right and wrong, sit down, talk it out, compromise, do whatever you need to do to have a relationship with them. In my head, I'm like, nope, I'm protecting my kids. Nope, I'm protecting my kids. Yeah. No, it's gone beyond that, girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this time around, so I had a relationship with them after all of that. I had a relationship with them, which was what was fine. It worked for me. Let me just say that. It worked for me, but it didn't work for them. So after my brother passed away, I really was not going to I wasn't thinking about not talking to them or whatever it is. God really released me from that relationship. At that point, I was extremely humble. Like, whatever, y'all can say whatever you want, do whatever you want. But God really released me.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm not prideful because I'm really not, like, I don't want to stop talking to them.
Yeah.
God's really telling me to.
And when you allow God to bring you correction, because one of the things with pride with God, like what you were saying, friend, is like, how do we know when pride is affecting our relationship with God? When we're not allowing God to bring correction into us, because we have a relationship with God. We know the voice of Christ. So when he starts bringing us correction and, oh, you shouldn't say that, or, oh, you need to apologize, or, oh, you need...
And you're trying to justify, but God, you don't know what they did.
And so that's us not allowing him to bring us correction.
Yeah.
So we're hindering our relationship with him because we're literally closing off our ears to doing what he has told us to do.
Yes. Yeah. I stuck it out as much as I could because I swallowed my pride and I decided I don't, you know what it is, what it is. Let me just accept them the way they are. And you can go through all that abuse. They're talking about you behind your back, all the accusations, and none of it bothered me. Even when my brother passed away, they said awful, awful things. And I just let it go, God, let it go. And God was like, one day he was like, you can walk away. I was like, fine. No,
Thank you.
I honestly,
I've been telling you.
I didn't say that. I really was like, okay. Like, it felt like
time,
release.
like peace.
Yeah. Like, there was no big deal. I wasn't even mad. Like, I wasn't even engaging with them. But, I mean, there was conversations, but I wasn't angry. There was no yelling. There was no, you're dead to me type of talk. Because that's how I used to talk to them. Like, girl, you can die and I don't care. And there was nothing. And I was like, this is God's release. Like, he doesn't want us to be doormats. But it took me swallowing my pride for like 10 years. I had to still put up with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I did. So.
Yeah, when I think about pride and my relationship with God, is like back when I was put in a vulnerable space, thinking I had everything under control and I didn't need anything or anyone. I didn't need anyone, including God. Like, I was just like, until I was rock bottom, like, I'm all like, all right, I already tried this all by myself, and it was like releasing my pride, letting my pride down, and towards him, to him, just like, look, I've done everything, I tried everything, and nothing's working. So doing it like by myself obviously is not working. So you're so good, you're so merciful, so here I am. Being in that stage of like, I don't know what else to do, like, I'm losing it. And finally, like, I felt that, like, he's been waiting for me, and he was just watching me do and undo and redo and undo and all, thinking I can handle it myself, not knowing until I was able to surrender my pride to the Lord, he was able to move and put the puzzle pieces together and like starting the healing part, but I thought, like, I didn't need anybody, including the Lord,
Yeah. I think when people go through a lot of trauma, weakness is not something they take lightly. They don't want to sound weak, feel weak. Portray themselves as weak. They always have their guard up. They're always in survival mode. And when you walk with God, you really do have to like humble yourself, and that's not weakness. I think that we think it is because people really do take advantage of humble people. When they walk in humility and they know they walk in humility, people do take advantage of that. So for me, I refuse to be humble, not realizing I was resisting the Lord, but because of that very reason. You are not going to take advantage of me. Instead, God's word does tell us, like, he takes care of us. He exalts the humble. Justice is his, but that's a hard place to be in. Letting him do all the justice, it feels like, so when are you going to do it? Right? Like, why?
Because then you want it on your time.
How long am I going to have to keep going through this?
Hearing y'all talk, it's making, I feel like God's dealing with me since we started. But when we talk about like pride in our relationship with God, and hearing you talk and hearing you share things that, big moments where you're like, man, I know that this is what affected me when I dealt with pride with God. And it's just revealing to me, those were big moments in our life, but they don't ever stop. So if you think about like how you struggled with pride with God and where you're at now, it's the same things in a different form, in a different way, because it never really stops. It just comes in a different form. Because for me, when I think about how I can handle everything myself, I don't need help. That's how I struggle with God, is because me and my husband both have come and sat and shared our testimony. and how I was runaway bride. I don't need help. I don't need you.
Yeah.
I don't need him. I don't need God. I can do this. I can figure this out. Like, I can live life on my own. I can live my worldly life and then come and live church. I don't need anything. I got this.
Yeah.
And yes, God humbled me in that and brought correction, but I would be lying if I didn't say that even still today, that is still my struggle when it comes to pride with God, is this back and forth wrestling with him. Like, I know that I need God, but to a certain extent, I'm like, I got this, God, but I need your help with this.
Yeah.
Oh, I can handle this part, but I need you with
and
this.
choose.
Yeah. So in every way that those big moments of pride with God happened, if you really think about it, we still struggle with that same type of thing, just in a different way now.
Right. Yeah.
It's crazy.
That makes sense because we have to learn
Yeah.
how to trust him wholeheartedly and in every area of our life. So I feel like it's like the peeling the onion. You hear people say, and it's like peeling an onion. You got to get down to the core and the root of everything. And it's true. There's so many layers to us, and so many layers when we come to God. So many layers of trauma and hurt and pain. So we put him on our timeline. We think we do, but we're really not. He's just being so graceful and merciful with us. He lets us think it's on our time, and it's really not. He knows we can't handle all that at one time. He'd kill us if we had to go through the whole healing like in one day. It would kill us.
It would kill us.
It's too emotional. We would die of like a heart attack or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was me.
That was me.
When you talk about layers and peeling things back, what area do you think is hardest to give to God? When we talk about pride and our relationship with God and peeling back layers, what would you share is one area that is hardest to give to God?
So I'm good with, like, I'm teachable. I'm very self-aware. I have to be self-aware in order to heal. And I have self-awareness enough to, like, have self-control and do all those and release control to God. One area that it says, there's a little list here, right? Accountability, just in case y'all haven't noticed. I'm horrible with accountability. I have to be intentional with accountability or else I won't do it at all.
Yeah.
Because in my head, I can do this. I don't need help.
Yeah.
I don't need, So I have to be intentional to want to share personal struggles in that form or fashion.
Yeah.
That kind of accountability. Like where I'm at personally. Not if I'm doing a task. Like you give me a task, I'm accountable for that, right?
Yeah.
You tell me to help you do something, X, Y, and Z, I can do all that. But when it comes to personal struggles, you're going to have to pull my teeth to get it.
Yeah.
I hold on to that still to this day. Like, this is the one thing I'm still struggling with.
Yeah, I think for me it's being teachable. And I say that with grace, don't come for me. Because I know that we are always learning. We should always be teachable. We don't know it all. And I don't mean it in that aspect. I mean it as, if I don't respect you and you're trying to teach me something, I will not receive from you. So I struggle with that because I know we can learn something from everybody.
Right.
But I literally put up walls. Like, we've talked about this, I will shut down. I will, like, literally shut myself down. And if you're trying to teach me something, I will just close myself off to you. And that's pride. Because I feel like, what are you going to teach me? Like, there are very specific, certain people that I will learn from.
Yeah.
And many times, and I'm being transparent, that many times I have learned things from people that I did not expect to learn from because God will humble me. But it is a struggle. That is one area that I struggle of who I'm learning from. Because I don't feel like you have anything to teach me. And that's just me being honest. Like, if that makes me look bad, my bad. But that's my truth. Like, I struggle with being teachable from everybody. Like,
something that God told me the other day, because sometimes when I don't like something about someone, it will close me off to them. And I don't want to take advice from people I don't like, right? Like, who are you to give me advice? But the other day, he was like, just because you don't like it doesn't make it wrong. And I was like, okay, so let me listen, because obviously,
God, don't talk to me like that.
obviously, you're telling me this so I could pay attention, because God will use anything and anyone to speak to us. So when he said that to me, I was like, okay. So I opened my heart and ears to it, and I was like, oh yeah, you're right. I did take something from that.
Yeah, and that's how I am.
Very much
I'm like,
so.
I know that we can learn. So I know. Yeah. Have you ever been in those situations where you're like, I know, God, I know,
Yeah.
but then I don't apply it?
Yes.
That is me with being
Never.
teachable.
Never.
Honestly, like,
Not you.
I am with accountability. Like, I know it, but I still struggle with it. To be completely vulnerable is very much like, how do you say it? Taboo for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
You think I'm going to be vulnerable with you? Like, no.
Very rare people on earth that I am vulnerable with.
Yeah. She's not even that vulnerable with us, guys. I'm just kidding. What about you, friend? Because you're not walking out of this one.
She's being very quiet.
This whole episode, she's being quiet.
Accountability, check. Self-awareness, check.
With any of it, so
she's like, this whole topic, I'm good.
Strength under control. I kind of like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Humility is
strength under control. So what I attributed to this, and this is, I always go back to this because this was my most vulnerable moment, was when my brother passed away. I cannot tell y'all, like, obviously that was God. I felt strong and weak at the same time. Mm-hmm. Strong enough to not fight with people and not talk, do the whole dramatic effects that happens at funerals with my family, but weak enough to, there was super pain and like the soul was gone, guys. Like my soul left me, but I understand it in that capacity.
Yeah, when I read strength under control, not to get too churchy for you guys watching that are not very churchy people, sorry. But when I think of strength under control, I think of the power of the cross. Because that is something that is my lesson, and I definitely meditate and pray about it. But strength under control to me was Jesus on the cross. Did he have the power to get down? Good. Did he have the authority? Could God send angels immediately to be by his side, take him down? Yes. But him being up there didn't mean he was weak. That was the ultimate example of strength under control.
Well, what does that look like for us? Because we don't have that kind of strength.
Yeah, no.
What does that look like for you when you think about your vulnerable situations and you don't want to be prideful? You want to be teachable and accountable, right? All those things. What does strength under control mean for you? Like, what situations are y'all going through that y'all could evaluate and y'all could be stronger in? And not like human strength, because we don't have that. Mm-hmm. We don't have that capacity to do that.
No.
We're talking like faith strength.
Yeah.
To be able to humble ourselves enough to like endure the situation. And that's extreme, right? Like the cross is an extreme situation that shows us, man, if he could do that, we could clearly do what we're doing, right? But this is our reality where it does feel like it's out our hands. Like, how can I endure this?
Oh, I don't want to share my strength under control because it already makes me like...
You're already getting emotional. That's when you should share the most.
We were just talking about... So when I think about strength under control, I think of like... I mean, we're very close. All three of us are very, very close. And sometimes I will completely let loose. And the past few months, we had a moment where I completely just let my walls down with Claudia and just, I don't know, I just told her all of my fears of a situation of having babies. And strength under control to me is just doing things scared. Like I don't have control over the situation. I have to have faith. So that's, for me, what I relate it to is I don't have control over what's going to happen, what's not going to happen. I don't know what God has planned. But the strength to keep trying, the strength to keep believing, the strength to keep praying for something that I don't even know is going to happen. And then we watch videos of stuff. And I told her, like, maybe God's protecting me from stuff like that because I know I couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle having stillborn babies. I couldn't handle going through the whole 9-month process and then them not making it. Maybe that's God's protecting me. But then at the same time, I'm like, no, this is strength under control. Yeah. So for me, that's what it looks like. Like, personally.
When I think about strength under control is actually humbling myself to be able to sit at the table with people that have hurt me, or people that have done me wrong, or people that have hurt my family, or anything like that. Like, I think about stuff like that. Like, you know what? I have the strength to be able, to put my pride down and be able to sit at the table with you and still do this because it's important to this person. Like maybe we have a mutual person. It can be in ministry. It can be in family, like family-wise, I think that's a part, like, that comes to mind to me. Like, I feel like strength under control. Obviously, being accountable, teachable, like, I get that, a little bit of that, but whenever we said strength under control, yes, I struggle with all of it. Like, I'm just like, oh, I think a little bit of everything, but when we talk about strength under control, like, I think that part has really, I've done stuff to be able to be in a mutual agreement for somebody that's important to me, or something that is important to me, like, ministry, the souls, a family member, a friend, a relationship, or something, like. So that's what comes to mind for me.
Because we have people watching that had to forgive family members for doing things to them that they didn't deserve, or friends, or situations, and like you said, you're sitting at tables on Thanksgiving with these very same people that you had to forgive and move forward, and that's strength under control. Like, that's true strength.
Yes.
Oh, this episode.
Y'all wanted to talk about pride. No, actually, I
did. She did. I really like the deeper conversations when we do those on the podcast. I love y'all's games. I like the deeper conversations so that people can relate more, because people are struggling.
Yeah, they really are.
A lot of times people don't know what they're struggling with. Yeah. So I love these topics and conversations.
They remind you that you're not alone. Literally, like, it's not just a slogan that we say. Like, you're not going through this alone.
Yeah. And I think it's important, especially for maybe, new believers or people who don't even believe, to realize, like, becoming a believer doesn't mean you don't struggle or you're not going to go through things. Or becoming a believer is not all about religion and rules. Like, we have feelings, we process our feelings, we go through life. It's very rare, though, that you find Christians who will be vulnerable and honest, like completely honest. And we've had to, like, suck it up and be like, look, we're going to be completely honest and comfortable in front of this camera to be our real selves and not hide anything, because other people really do struggle out there. Yeah.
And that was the point of all this.
And if we had the opportunity for someone to help us, I would have wanted somebody to be completely honest with me. Like, just tell me it's going to hurt. It's not going to be fair. Life sucks. Tell me all those things. Yeah. Don't paint the pretty picture for me, because I need to know the ugly truth so I can get through it.
Yep.
And that's why I really love these conversations.
Yeah, Banji does really like these conversations. I'm more of like, all right, we had deep conversations already.
She's like,
Can
let's
we
do the game.
Yeah, and I already
we
know.
have to balance here.
Banji likes these conversations, and her brain is already thinking of questions, but because we're not having an episode about that thing, she's not diving into it.
You know,
yes. It's healing though, right? Like
no,
the more
I
you talk about
definitely
it.
do agree. Like these conversations need to be done. Like, you know how we said you were thinking it, but we said it. This is what it is. Like sometimes it's very taboo. Like Badger says, people don't talk about feelings, don't talk about hurt, don't talk about pride.
Yeah,
or they don't even admit that they're prideful. You know, or they don't even recognize what pride is, you know,
like how they go together with what we're experiencing, like,
you know. And this is just a glimpse of it. I know we're running out of time. There's so much more we need that we can talk about.
Wait, are we done?
Pride. Well, the time is done.
Y'all want a part 2?
That was good. She said the time is done, ma'am.
The time is done. We only got through two slides.
If y'all want a part 2 of this, let us know because it gets good. I'm not going to answer the next question, but it talks about humility being attractive.
Yeah.
And I think that's a whole topic within itself.
Oh my God.
Especially for our single ladies.
Yeah.
All the single ladies.
Walking in humility is tough.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good episode though.
You know, have you ever heard anyone say, what is it? Eat your words, or I'm gonna cuss, guys. Eat shit. Right? Like, have you heard people?
Yeah.
People attribute humility to that. Like, you gotta humble yourself to suck it up and not say anything. It's hard when you know you're walking into a room full of your enemies.
Yes.
You're walking into a room where as soon as you walked in and they saw you, they stopped talking about you.
Yeah. Or talked about you under their breath.
And to still be kind and to still be nice and to still be genuine. Like, that's the point of humility, is to stay genuine. That is hard.
Yeah.
It takes the cross. Me remembering the cross.
Yeah.
Jesus
Lord, if you could do this for me, I could do this for them. Like,
you did this. Yeah. So it really does take
you.
the cross for me to not be prideful.
The strength.
Yeah.
So.
But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Just remember, pride keeps us stuck. Let's not be stuck. Okay, let's move forward. Like, pride is not good. You know, sometimes it feels good, but it's not good for the soul.
We think it's good, and it's not.
It's not good. It's only keeping us stuck. You know.
Yeah.
So
you don't want to feel like the big dog, and then in reality, you're gonna die alone.
Yeah.
I mean, pride really isolates people, and you don't have genuine friendships.
Yeah.
I've said that to people before. Like, man, you're gonna die old and lonely because you're so prideful.
Yeah.
But it's true.
In the end, we'd rather have peace than be right.
Yes.
And that is humbling ourselves through pride.
Amen.
So, if you know somebody that's prideful, send them this video.
Y'all better not send me no video.
I was just gonna say that. Don't send it back to us. I was just gonna say that.
I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as we did. I mean, we went deep into it. It has me thinking. These episodes, whenever I'm quiet, it's because it has me thinking. The Lord is dealing with me. I'm going like.
Because we don't
the
review
onion
these
is
ahead of time.
We don't talk about
like,
any of this ahead
raw
of time.
emotions and reactions.
The onion is getting peeled every
Yes.
time.
So tell her y'all want a part 2. No.
So if you guys would like a part 2, put it in the comments below. Message us, email us. You guys know how to get a hold of us because y'all send those questions, so y'all know.
Yes.
And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and and remember that you're not alone.
You're not consumed.
Another is in the fire.
Bye, guys.